Hey guys, how's it going? We're going to be doing some Star Trek 25th anniversary. A game I haven't seen in a dog's ages.
Space, the final frontier. These are the worlds to discover new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Print off myself some standard paperwork. It requires some audio keys. Find out my audio visual test if I can this map. These get screwed up pretty quick. StarCraft mug, wearing my StarCraft hat. Got my Jim Raynor shirt on. That's Jimmy.
Demon World.
Though the Enterprise's primary mission is peaceful exploration, the galaxy holds many surprises. To be prepared, we are conducting a mock battle with the USS Republic.
Captain Patterson reports the Republic is in position and ready to begin, Captain.
The Republic is arming weapons and raising shields. I suggest we do the same, Captain.
Arming weapons.
Raising shields. Target analysis of.
Aye, sir.
Let's get on it.
Target analysis.
Underestimates the Enterprise's warp drives have overloaded and exploded.
Not my engines.
It's just a simulation, Scott.
Captain Patterson says better luck next time, sir.
Lowering shields and disarming weapons.
Bring the damage back.
Message coming in from Starfleet.
On screen, Lieutenant.
Jim, the Enterprise is ordered to travel to Pollux 5. The natives report that alien life forms have been attacking the settlers near a mine at Mount Idle. You are to report to the High Prelate of the colony. The settlers are members of the Acolytes of the Stars sect. The description of the attackers vary, but all say that the attackers resemble creatures from many Earth religions known as demons. Starfleet wants you to determine the nature of these creatures and to resolve the situation without bringing harm to the colonists. Starfleet out.
No, I don't remember if the original actually had voiceovers. I'm pretty sure it did. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up another time. So, when we float around, we can actually get out here and then and stop the ship. No matter what, when I tab out, the ship likes to just move slightly. So, whatever. But we can actually go over each guy and see their little icons. God, if I can remember what they all did. I haven't figured this out.
I don't know how long she can take it, Captain.
Orbiting the planet.
Raising shields. Lowering shields, Captain.
Check off warp. Bring us up to the map. Ooh, familiar. You got. How do we get out of it? I'm not sure how to get out of it. Let's take a look at the key commands, see if there is anything that says how to get out. Dang it. I got into it. Now I'm actually doing it. I looked at all of this. And I don't remember it. And oh, we're stuck in it now. So we're gonna travel to Pollux. Yes, if I remember correctly. Pollux is number 19 on the map, which is over here.
We have arrived at Pollux 5.
So now, looking at it again, watch the camera
We are too far from the planet for a sensor probe, Captain.
Message from High Prelate Robert Angevin, sir.
Welcome, Enterprise. The High Prelate awaits you. Please, beam down and meet with him.
We can click on Turkey here. There's a bunch of options here.
Captain's log.
Captain's logs. Transport to surface.
We're not in orbit, Captain.
Yeah, we're not in orbit. And then this is just our settings menu, so we can go to music, soundtracks, saving, and we can display the text if we want. We want full text input as well. Personals in orbit, watch. Fancy little cutscenes where we can
Entering standard orbit.
really cool. Let's talk Spock.
Pollux 5 has recently emerged from an ice age, sir. It's spring at the moment, cool but tolerable. Sensors indicate previously documented flora and fauna. Nothing unusual.
Armor weapons also. And you can ask the computer about things like
Pollux 5 system. An inhabited satellite of Pollux B. Pollux 5 has lately emerged from an ice age caused by large meteor strikes. It has recently been colonized by the acolytes of the star's religious sect. The planet is home to a wide variety of plant life, but insects and other lower life forms are the only known animals. Spock. Full name. Uncodable in English language. First officer of the USS Enterprise. Spock is one of the finest science officers in Starfleet and has been awarded numerous Demon. Mythological term for malevolent supernatural entities in the service of the devil, common in many mythologies and religions, most notably Christianity, Judaism, Islam, and Hinduism.
Yeah. No other non-Earth religions know that I love that. It's always fun. So we're done there, so we just escape out. Let's actually teleport back.
Spock, come with me. Mr. Scott, you have the con.
This is so much better, gentlefolk. We are honored at your presence and hope you will find peace here in our haven.
Captain, the flora on this planet is very interesting. I wonder how useful it may be for medicinal purposes.
So, right click. Open up the menu. Again, this goes back to like saving. We could use the sidewalk eye. We could talk to people about. This was always the one that confused me. It's like,
You fail to obtain anything.
let's
You fail to obtain.
things, I guess. And this one is to use things. The guy, stun phaser, all kinds of crap.
Nothing to report, Captain.
The man's in perfect health.
Nothing to report, Captain.
We could just phase her over to that.
Don't you remember the Prime Directive, Captain?
Oh, we can't phase her when we get it. So let's mouse it this time.
High Prelate Angevin waits patiently for you to decide what you will do next.
Well, I tried to shoot him, but he wouldn't let me, so I'm guessing we have to mouse it.
I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mining facilities at Idle Mountain. Tell me more.
We've got choices.
Most High Prelate Angevin, I am honored to meet you. I consider it my divine duty to assist you in any possible way with the spawn of the devil. been seeing ghosts and boogeymen, eh? I find that a little hard to believe. I'm Captain James T. Been seeing ghosts and boogeymen, eh? I find that a little hard to believe. Most been seeing ghosts and boogeymen, eh? I find that a little hard to believe. I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are creating problems at your mining facilities at Idle Mountain. Tell me more. Most High Prelate Anne Given, I am honored to meet you. I consider it my divine duty to assist you in any possible way with the spawn of the devil. I'm Captain James T. Kirk of the USS Enterprise. We have received word that alien life forms are...
Certainly, Captain Kirk. Not aliens per se. We have encountered what we believe are demons at Idle Mountain. Creatures surely emerging from the very gates of hell. Our God would not test us thus without reason. So we believe your might and insight are our God's method to help us discover what is going on.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see? Demons, gates of hell, this is the 23rd. Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data been collected? Any evidence I could see? Demons, gates of hell, this is the 23rd century.
Short and sweet.
Aside from seeing demons, has any hard data...
A skeptic would consider everything merely anecdotal or unproven. My people will gladly tell you their own stories, so you need not hear it secondhand through me.
What can you tell me about the mine itself? You're wasting the time of a starship capable of destroying this planet with campfire stories? No wonder you were dumped out here in the middle of nowhere. What can you tell me about the mine itself? You're wasting the time of a starship capable of destroying this planet with campfire stories? No wonder you... What can you tell me about...
The area is exceptionally stable tectonically, and easy for our machinery to work in, praise God. We've mined for hafnium and a variety of useful trace elements. The deeper we dig, however, the more anomalous the variety of minerals seems to be. Our Ignatiate brother Stephen has his own theories about why this might be. Either way, the anomalies inspired Brother Canbury to conduct studies inside the mine. Yesterday, he reported discovering a strange door. A gate to hell, surely, for the demons caused a cave-in immediately. Canbury was trapped, unconscious, and the demons prevent us from rescuing him. We can only hope he is still alive. Thank you for your courtesy, Kirk. May you receive the guidance and protection of our God as you complete this divine mission.
A quickly constructed Spartan shelter, primarily used by fledgling colonies. Ensign Everts, who has never been this close to snow before in his life, gazes with childlike fascination at the ground. A quickly constructed Spartan shelter. Remnants of a recent snowfall cover the ground. High Prelate Anne Given waits.
Look at our fandangled notes and see if there's a loss. Here it says we can talk and talk.
You get no response.
This study represents a man with a keen mind, Captain. To judge by what I see, there is little which does not interest him. The equipment is antiquated, but practical.
Well, that sounds good. So who are the two millions with us?
This place looks real comfortable. Place to combine work, contemplation. Man's got an eye for the beauty of useful things and for the use of beautiful things. I think we could get along fine.
I wonder if any of this stuff might be useful.
Cool. So let's take a look around.
Assorted pieces of glass rest on this table, from ancient beakers to double burners. Assorted pieces of glass rest on an old-fashioned computer. It appears to have some type of simulation running.
Mr. Spock, see what you can dig up from that old-fashioned computer terminal.
Cool, Spock walked over.
Captain, this appears to be a model of the Earth. Notice how it models the proper situation for a total eclipse.
Mr. Spock, see what you can dig.
Captain, this appears...
An old-fashioned computer. A multi-purpose workspace with fine, well-worn tools and equipment close at hand. A glass-fronted display of mineral specimens, including a meteorite, a few fossil shells, the skull of a cat-sized alien animal, and a very encrusted twist of metal. It is locked.
I think we should wait and talk to the owner when he comes back, Jim.
Oh, so the owner's not here.
An antiquated molecular synthesizer sits in the corner.
Fascinating, Captain. It is an RDAC 4 molecular synthesizer, a museum piece in perfect working order.
I certainly see nothing there calling for a ship's doctor. I certainly see nothing there.
It is locked.
I think we should wait.
You fail to obtain... The glass case is locked. You fail to obtain...
Yeah, it's get. It's that means. Okay. I wonder if there's anything else. Oh, he's gone. Into this pyramid structure. Oh, you people to talk to. First of all, use McCoy, the guy who's hurt.
Jim, this man has suffered severe physical injuries to his head and arm. The wounds have been adequately cared for. However, he has developed a Nugarian infection. If not treated swiftly, the effects can be fatal. The infection can normally be treated with hypoditoxin, but there's none on the Enterprise.
I may be of some assistance. The Lorexian berry grows near the mouth of the cave. If I could acquire it, I would be able to synthesize the hypoditoxin from the berry. Unfortunately, the demons prevent us from approaching the cave entrance. Perhaps you could retrieve it for me.
So, Laxianberry. Add key mouth. For infection. Alright. So we're gonna talk to the old...
Time is of the essence. You must hurry and retrieve the berry.
Okay.
He is too busy consoling the wounded.
Okay.
Boxes of supplies and mining equipment litter the floor. Boxes of supplies and mining equipment litter the floor.
You know, it's actually very clear in the
Boxes of supplies and mining equipment litter the floor.
quite a bit more surprised about what I thought. So right now we have a quest. Our quest is to go get this berry. I don't think we can go anywhere else. There does not seem to be anything else to use here.
They are too heavy to move.
Right, I don't think we can use it.
They are too heavy to...
This man is getting worse. We've got to find those berries before...
Okay. So I assume he'll never die. But, so let's leave this for one other pass. Been in here and the guy's not home. He's been here. Read the sign. Look. Come on, gang. Klingons.
You get no response. You get no response.
Oh, we can. Quickly. Go on.
You see a small explosion, and the Klingon's hand falls to the ground with a dull thud.
I hope those were temporary. Woo-hoo.
Save new game.
Yeah, save it.
They look like Klingons.
Captain, we registered phaser fire and an unknown energy beam. Is everyone okay?
We're fine. Did you register any disruptor fire?
No, Captain. Why? Are there Klingons down there?
No, just an idea, Kirkout.
Fascinating. I begin to suspect that we have stumbled upon something that the colonists would never have uncovered.
What is it, Spock?
I wish to gather further data before making a definite conclusion, Captain.
Klingons who just teleport in, transport in, and then shoot at us, and then once again expose it.
They look like Klingons.
This is not a Klingon, Captain. Not a real one. It is an organic construct, an android-like robot. It looks like a Klingon, but the appearance is entirely superficial. This is not a Klingon, Captain. Not a real one. It is an organic construct, an android-like robot. It looks like a Klingon, but the appearance is entirely superficial. There is something different about this particular construct. Come here, Captain. Look at the hand. It seems to have been separated from the body. There's a wiring circuit in the middle of the palm.
You fail to...
I fail to see the lot.
You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain anything. You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain...
Captain, I detect a recent avalanche approximately 6.2 kilometers away that occurred within the last 3 days.
Demons, Klingons, avalanches. What's next? The Wicked Witch of the West?
That is not logical, Doctor.
It wasn't supposed to be logical, you green-blooded Vulcan. Why does everything have to be so damn logical? Well, we've seen Klingons. Now all we need is a few Romulans.
Control your thoughts, Doctor. There is a high probability that something here is using our own memories against us.
You fail to obtain any... You fail to obtain... You fail to obtain... You fail to... You take the Klingon's detached hand. This hand was taken from the Klingon outside the cave. You fail to obtain... 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 You fail to obtain any... You fail to obtain...
Oh, there they are. There he is. There he goes.
You have retrieved a sample of berries.
So, like, going to the hole on that one, it doesn't actually do anything. It's not... Since this guy replies to that, it kind of tells me to just put something probably need us to get fed or something. Let's see what they have to say. Let's give it some berries. So, we're gonna go here, we're gonna do this, we're gonna give him some berries.
Good! You have found the berries. Bring them to my lab, quickly.
Okay. I'm guessing his lab is this one. And don't know why I have to carry his magical berries to the lab. Kid doesn't know something. How did he get here? Okay, let's do this again.
The settings on the Ardak 4 have already been adjusted. Simply place the berry in the machine and the hypoditoxin will be synthesized.
Alrighty, let's do it.
The machine synthesizes a quantity of hypoditoxin.
We've got to get this to Brother Chubb as quickly as possible, Jim.
Get it? I guess we did. Yes. Sweet. Okay. Let's head back over there. And he's here again, instantly. He could have done all of this himself. McCoy's gonna do it.
Thank you. You're most kind.
Okay, let's talk.
I am Brother Stephen, an Ignatiate following the holy teachings with mind and soul alike. I believe the anomalous mineral readings in combination with evidence of ancient disturbances in this otherwise highly stable geologic location indicates previous habitation of the region eons ago.
Why, Spock, you two should get along fine. He sounds just like you.
I would be equally honored to discuss medicine with you, Doctor, as science with your Vulcan associate. Let me continue. I believe our God made humans, aliens, and demons all. If I could get a real demon into my study, I would bless our God for the opportunity, as I thank him for everything in this life.
You tread close to unholy knowledge, Brother Stephen.
I appreciate your prayers, Brother Roberts. Captain, if you and your people go up the mountain, I hope afterward you will visit me in my study, which is next door. I'm too old to make the trek myself, but I'm eager for knowledge. In return, I will offer you what insights our God grants these old eyes.
How old are you?
I am Brother Stephen, and
why, Spock,
I would...
You tread close.
I headed up the party that sought to rescue Brother Kandri. Without warning, the demons appeared and attacked us as we approached the mine.
Can you tell us what they look like?
Like the demons that have plagued devout folk since before our people left the earth. Huge, muscular demons with ruddy skin, truly the manifestation of evil, with bat wings, horns and talons and a pointed tail. God preserve us all. One tore open my arm and I surely would have perished, but for my companions who bore me back down the mountain.
The demons didn't follow you?
No.
Brother Kandre is my partner. I was on the communications link when the demons caused the rockfall and silenced him. He said he'd found a strange door with devilish writing. Truly, he came upon the gate of hell itself.
Okay.
I am Brother Griznash. I went up the mountainside in solitary prayer, seeking to face my fears. Indeed, I found them. A bellowing Krognik demon with sharp teeth and a long snout descended upon me in a rush of wind.
Captain, a Krognik demon has a decidedly wolfish appearance. Brother Griznash, is this not the traditional shape of the Evil One and his minions among Tellarites?
It is.
I believe this may be significant, Captain.
What have you got to say for yourself?
The medical methods of these people seem primitive to me, Doctor.
By our standards, yes. Here the acolytes prefer a simpler lifestyle. Unfortunately, this is one of the consequences. You know, Jim, they can take a captain out of a starship and a science officer out of his lab, but you can never retire a doctor.
Not the good ones, that's for sure.
My mom wanted me to become a doctor. Honest. But I hated my biology classes.
So did I, but I became one anyway.
That is not logical, Doctor.
Neither was some of my professors.
Alright, so I guess our goal is still to go up the mountain. Hey, his legs actually bent backwards in his foot. Well, he's got feet. Alright. Let's give her a save here.
Save new game.
Lessons in. Yes?